Hey guys, it's Maxi, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how to pop off in ranked on Raze.
Our team is fighting. Let's fight for the team.
Follow me right here on Twitch if you want to see these plays live. I plan on getting real active real soon. So if you guys are new to this series, this is a series where I break down the thought process on full games. This particular game isn't too special, but I do match MVP on Raze with 7 First Bloods. So even though it's been a minute since I played Raze, I'm confident that I played my role pretty well this game. My pistol buy on defense usually consists of a Ghost and a Roomba, and if I'm really feeling up to it, I go with a Sheriff, but the Roomba sometimes just comes in handy. This round, I'm tossing my nade towards A lobby to disturb the A push, but that's not the important part. What's important is that I capitalize off that nade I toss.
Okay.
One down.
I'm not really expecting my grenade to kill anybody. The purpose that I do want it to serve is to split the enemy team up. Since they can't stand in my nade, the dudes are in the back are going to have to wait for it to settle, while the guys who are ahead of the pack have to only go one way. And that's towards me. I use my grenade often in this way to force isolation. I get a free 1v1 with the Reyna here because of that. Their killjoy absolutely destroys me, but we end up winning the round anyways. The following round, my Jet farms some ecos, but unluckily he chokes the ace. This next round, when we're up 3-0, I'm doing the same thing for pistol round, except I'm walking up behind my grenade and looking for all this action here. This whole area right here is a neutral zone, so don't be afraid to contest and take control of it if you have the utility to get there. Shutting down all of A can be a huge asset to you. I want to make it a precedent that they're going to have to work for it if they want to hit my site. Not only that, having that map control makes flanking all the easier and quicker. They rush garage, so that gives me the assurance to flank and I can catch the Yoru with his pants down. This next round I play for the same control, but sadly we get destroyed and we lose to a thrifty round.
I got B right now. He left A lobby.
Yep. They're on B. They're in. On B, on B.
Since middle worked out for them really well, that's where I'm leaning towards this round. As a duelist, you should be fluid and make your presence known around the map. Don't be predictable.
Trying to come see rush. Enemy spotted.
Satchel out.
I can nade. We can fight if you want.
Grenade.
Our team is fighting. Let's fight for the team.
Get out of here. My ult's ready.
Spike down, C. Good dog, guys.
Here comes the party.
One enemy remaining.
That's it.
The second my teammates call for a C-rush, I am already racing my tush to go over to help. I see my killjoys close out of garage and my brimstones towards spawn, and that's more than enough firepower for us to hold the site, especially since my brimstone is seen right here mauling the entranceway, which is a W molly. My teammates end up playing it a little bit like Weenie Hut Juniors, but I see the chance for a good site hold, so I won't let that pass. I hear the Yoru get out of his ultimate in front of me, so I see a chance for a free 1v1 since they're not only mollied off, but earlier I tossed my nade to stop these guys from swinging from the right side of sight. Since I hear that they're not fully out yet, I speed over to the right side to hold them running blindly through the smoke. Just like how I always mention, holding for the smoke pushes always gives the guy holding the smoke the advantage over the person pushing through because there's so many different angles that you have to process, and that leads to 3 free picks for me. This next round is a bit of a mistake looking back. I should have contested A this round because Killjoy has her ultimate and we don't have anything to seriously counter it other than my nade maybe. It definitely went over my head because I was worried they'd go mid again because that's what worked for them last on the only round that they won. And on top of that, I get destroyed by their Killjoy again. So we sadly lose this round.
Last player standing.
Oh my god. Did you just
Remember to talk to each other out there.
You both did the same thing. That's actually so funny.
We end up bonding and laughing the L off, which I think is a big reason why we ended up winning the game. Something that's extremely underrated to take account of is that vibes and team atmosphere really make a huge difference. If you guys are having fun and actually enjoy playing the game, you're gonna end up carrying more, but in a good way. So don't be annoying. You'll win more, trust. Anyways, I'm back to contesting A main since it worked for them the last round, and this time it benefits me because the Yoru was trying to execute a very poor fake.
It's fake.
I can kill this guy. I'm behind him.
He gets really salty, but my play was just much smarter than his because now my teammates get stacked to the other side and we end up winning the round because of it.
Chill, bro, chill.
This next round, I decided to nade the window push to isolate some grass fights, but since I don't see anything, I just rotate just in case if they're gearing up for a sight hit. They end up lurking and doing a late B hit, so I try to go brazy.
That guy's so lucky.
Nailed it. Satchel out.
Sadly, we lose this round because I have a heavy duty setup when it comes to post-one. I have all the utility in the world and a lot of positioning, and we just don't stand a chance. This next round, I want to continue taking space from the enemy team and I get a free pick from it.
Ciao. My ult's ready.
Unfortunately, they take our A, and the rest of this round is a pretty wonky one to say the least.
Satchel out.
One short, Silver short.
Oh no.
Silver short.
Dog gotta be up.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh.
I choke against a Killjoy and they destroy me yet again. They have my number this game. They're nuts, dude. Since I learned from my mistakes, I see that the Killjoy has their ultimate, so I want to contest A main, and it works out in my favor.
Get the Yoda.
Engineer kill.
Opposite lobby.
Grenade.
You?
I think one went back to that.
Yoru has a TP on A.
Finally being able to take out the Killjoy, we're up in a 4v3, so I try to get out safely and then just play for my life from there. The enemy team tries to work out a C hit, but our setup is way too strong. If we're in a 3v1 right here, I want to make sure I'm glued to my Sky just to make sure that we can trade and play off of each other.
Could be garage, probably garage.
The next round, they finally try to contest me towards A-Long, and sadly I lose a gunfight, resulting in a round loss. Since my mid pushes haven't been too bad, this round I want to go towards and lurk up mid, and yet again I'm thwarted by their god tier Killjoy, and I get some bad timing, but sometimes you can't help it. Luckily we win this round actually from some heroics from my Brimstone.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, nice.
I know a lot of duelists like buying double satchels to entry, but since I got a Jet, I'm trusting that he'll be the one to create space and use his dash to be like the primary entry, so I go with a Ghost and a Roomba. Satchels or no satchels, I'll be leading in the way if he doesn't want to.
I'll dash in if you guys are
Loosen up.
Spike down A.
Maybe this one, you know?
That's my nade default because like how I mentioned earlier, I want to displace and force these guys to move. My nade forces a Reyna to swing into my whole team and I pop them in translation. After that, I pick off the second dude to the right and then nade the spawn run out to deny any late help.
Yeah, it's gonna pick off me.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. There's an eagle on.
The next round, I double satchel towards Show with a close range gun to deny any early fights. Since I'm Yoru picked pistol round, who knows, he might just do it again. It was like a sheriff and try to teleport out. But since there's no activity, I use my Roomba to clear close, and I use my nade to clear the close right cubby, and then I lead the way towards site.
One more next one.
One enemy remaining.
After losing a string of rounds, I gotta give full credit to my teammates mostly for carrying me. When it came to attacking side, the role I pretty much played was just flying in and dying first, with the occasional very impactful first blood, like this round where I take my time clearing corners just in case and I catch the Sova unsuspecting.
That's so
I think we
funny.
need C. I think we need C, bro. I think we need C.
Grenade.
Wait, I can ult.
I'm already up A. He's short? Who's short?
I'm up.
Reyna's
Sorry.
short.
Right here I get absolutely destroyed, but credit to my Sky, they did a fantastic job of being glued to my ass and getting the trade. From there my teammates close it out. People have a really bad habit of imagining duelists with really high match MVP games just being really crazy highlight fests. Speaking out of personal experience, I've gotten full pages of match MVPs just playing my role in the team. Something that people have to understand is that the kills will come no matter what if you play your role and try to play for the win. You know you're going the wrong way when you start trying to force it. Playing for the win will result in way better stats than just flying at every opportunity for a single kill or just playing exit frags and baiting your team for the whole game. Just like this round, I go in, die instantly, but my teammates end up closing it out for me. This final round where we finally close it out is a perfect example of that. I entry and clear space towards short with a judge and get the opening pick that snowballs into full control of towards A.
Short.
I don't do anything really that useful after that pick, but my teammates carry me across the finish line. Teamwork is a trait that is severely underrated and unspoken of when it comes to getting better at this game. Knowing how to play off and around your teammates is a huge skill gap. It's what separates the pros from those hard-stuck god-tier aimers that can barely hold radiant. So trust in your teammates more. It'll take you farther than you can imagine.
Flash.
Whole cat. Blinded.
One enemy
Got the half.
remaining.
CG.
Attackers win.
The butterfly, I guess.